A healing stick is a very useful tool for dog training. You know, it's helpful, and a lot of people think that you're hitting the dog with it, but what are you going to do, you know? I've had people chase me out of the park, like say, you're not going to hit that dog with it. This is a bouncy stick, and that's what I want to talk about. This is a bouncy stick, and when they come, they're real stiff, right? This one is broken in, and they're not supposed to hurt. They're supposed to be an annoyance to the dog, so you bounce it off their chest, right? Or if you're doing sit, right? You say sit, and they don't sit, you can bounce it off their ass. Just bring it up. You hold it in your hand like this, like an umbrella. But what I wanted to say is if you're going to use a healing stick, you have to break them in. So when the healing stick comes, I learned this from my dad. You know, I saw him doing this. I'm like, why are you doing that? He goes, because it makes it into like a spring. And that's what it does is you just take the healing stick. That's there. Can you hear it? So you break it. You break it. And because this, it's wrapped too. It just ends up being real springy. So when it comes, it's stiff, and it'll still bounce off the dog or you or whatever. It's not supposed to hurt, but this makes it like just nothing. So break the healing stick. Listen to it. Do you hear that? Hear that? You break it inside the thing, and then that way you have like it's more rubbery. It's more annoying to the dog. That's what it's supposed to do. And also the thing about using a healing stick is that it's a boundary. It's a boundary. You're using this as a visual cue to the dog. Don't go past this mark. And I'll be straight up with you here. I've done videos on this before. It's like you can use the e-collar, right? So if you touch the dog with this and stimulate with the e-collar, it sees this as being the thing that's causing the stimulation. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's a visual cue to the dog, and it knows that if it touches it, it gets that annoyance. And that's all you should be thinking of with the e-collar is real low level, like real low. I mean, you know, most of the dogs, this is the truth, most of the dogs, when I use this, I'm on 1 on every e-collar. I use it so low, you just want it to be annoying. That's it. You don't want any pain. You don't want anything like that. You want it to be like if somebody was grabbing your arm, you would know that they were grabbing your arm, but you would also know if they let go. Real low with the e-collar. I mean, really dial it down. And try it. Break your healing stick so it's real rubbery, right? And then just do it in conjunction with with stimulation when the dog's making a mistake. If it's popping out a heel or something, you bring it down, touch the dog. You know, it's the electric stick. It's the dummy stick is what it is.